Okay, let's do. Hi everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Emmanuel,
My name is Mercy.
and together we are here.
Ayiguns.
Yes,
Yes.
we're glad to have you with us today.
Okay.
This is your first time of joining us. We'd like you to please
Subscribe.
subscribe, like this video, share it, and turn on the notification bell so you can get
Yes.
updates of our latest videos as time goes by.
Okay, so in our previous video, we talked about challenges couples face in marriage. Mentioned how every marriage has its own uniqueness.
Uniqueness,
Yes.
true.
So in this video, we're going to be talking about something we've never talked about.
Something
Yes.
we've never shared.
Shared. Yes.
You want to share some of the challenges we face so you can learn from
Yeah.
them. The truth is that it has not been rosy all through. Yes, it has been rosy all through. God has been faithful, but then there were times when we faced the storms.
Yes.
Yeah, we faced the storms, and so we're going to share some of the challenges we faced and how God helped us to overcome them together. So, without further ado, let's get right into the video.
Yes. Okay. So maybe you remember the few periods we're preparing for our wedding.
Okay,
Yes. So we made quite some couple of older couples,
that's true.
quite a number of older couples, and then we asking them about marriage. Most of them were trying to advise us about how this this journey we're going to take is not really easy. It's not a pot of beans and all of those stuff. And then they're talking about how every marriage has challenges. There will always be challenges. And so at the point I was like, everybody talks about these challenges. So at the point I was like, what is this challenge?
What is the
Yeah, what is the challenge like we're talking about? What is it? I was actually expecting them to say, okay, for us this was what it was, this was what
yeah
it was, this is what it could be,
yeah
and all of this stuff. But nobody was really saying anything.
anything. Most people didn't share. They were
Yeah,
I just believe some of them were just telling us challenges will come. They can come now, later. But for us, we were curious. We wanted to know. Even
yeah,
though while they were telling us all this, we were just saying, God, whatever it is, help us to
yeah.
overcome it and help us to live together as one and to pass
Truly,
through it together.
exactly. So for some couple, it could be delaying childbirth.
Yeah, feeling
Yes,
challenging.
it could be loss of job. It could be miscarriages.
Miscarriages, very painful, very
Yes, it could be
painful.
accidents. Yes,
Accidents, loss of a loved one,
accidents.
in-law interference.
Yeah.
And there are really a lot of challenges couples face, and many of them out
And
of
most of these things are actually come to test the strength of your marriage.
that. So many of them are trials. So when you begin to face some of these challenges, they feel like, no, this is not the kind of marriage they wanted. This is not how marriage should be. But we are here to tell you today that marriage is a beautiful thing. However, challenges come,
Changes come.
and when they come, you should be able to hold your partners together and say, no,
I'm going
if
to pass through this
yes, we're passing through
together.
this together, no matter what it is. If there was a storm in the same boat that Jesus was,
Mm,
so just imagine, even if it's Jesus is in your home,
yes,
definitely
that's true.
the storm will come. And he was there and he said, peace be still. And there was calmness in the
Yeah.
storm. So we'll share with you some of the things we face, some of the challenges we pass through, and how God has helped us and God is helping us each day to overcome them. Okay, I remember clearly before getting married, I left the company where I was working before. Even before my introduction, the salary was not so okay. I discussed with my fiance. My fiance, I told her, okay, this is it. I want to start a business. I feel business was much more better. Whoa! And I left. Eventually, I left the company, and for about a month plus, I was into business. And to be honest, I
That was
didn't.
before introduction,
Yeah,
right?
before our introduction. And to be honest, business wasn't really as wasn't as productive at that stage as much as I wanted it. I wanted something that was very fast so I could get money and the rest. So, but in the midst of that, we've already fixed the date for introduction.
Yeah.
I had to go for the introduction. To be honest, I didn't have much on me. I just squished myself and went for the introduction. Did everything. So really, in fact, I don't want to share some of the things that happened. But thank God we did the introduction And to the glory of God, 2 weeks after, exactly 2 weeks after my introduction, I got a miracle job. Honestly, I got a job from a job I never applied for. Job I never applied for. A
Job
company
was better than the previous
far
one.
better than the previous one, with much better benefit
Definitely.
and rest, peace of mind. The other one was stressful, very, very, very stressful. And that's just one side of the story. When I got the job, we got married. Thank God for friends and loved ones.
And then we
Think,
took in immediately.
yes, to the glory of God, we took in
Yes,
immediately.
took in immediately. Life was good. We enjoyed
Life is
ourselves.
still good, baby. Life is still good. God has promised us good life
Yeah.
and abundant life. But just
Newsflash.
to add to that, I think about 8 months, about
No,
8 months or 5
5 months.
months
Yeah.
after that, eventually I lost the job. I lost it.
So like a film.
It was like a movie.
So
Like you couldn't
like it
believe
was so
it.
unexpected. Like
And the scenario behind that was just so pathetic. I
yeah.
told my wife it was more like a setup and the rest, but I had to just accept my fate. I left the job. I lost the job, and
Yeah.
for months I was
No,
trying to get
trusting God for
another,
another
trusting God
one.
for another. It was like,
Yeah,
God,
especially the fact that we were pregnant. We were expecting our baby was to be due by
oh
August.
God, yeah.
Yes, our baby was due for August. So we're trusting God for another job as soon as possible.
Mm,
I know because of the location, my
mm,
business was not so booming as it was before marriage and the rest. So we're like, God, please, our baby's coming. All the money we had saved had
yeah.
to go into daily
Daily
expenses.
expenses, to be honest, side
Daily
hustle
expenses.
wasn't bringing so much money. And to be honest, people say you have 9 months to plan. We had already planned for coming. We had our list. Okay, this is what we're going to do. This is how much we're going to save. But
But
eventually,
life happened.
life happened, and
Yes. So that's one to learn.
I mean that's one
Like,
thing we had. Like challenges come
yes,
even in the midst of your preparation.
even in the midst of preparation.
Even when you
I know
think
most times
you're
it's easy for
prepared.
you to judge another person because
That's
you're not
true.
in that person's shoe.
That's
So for
true.
the first time in our life, we got to understand that when it's time, when some couples, when a
Yeah.
couple is preparing for their baby, for their childbirth, and they're not able to meet up, it's not
Mm.
because they are not able to
Yeah,
meet up.
it's not because they're not able to meet
Yes,
up, honestly. It's not because
anything.
yeah, it's
Yes,
not because
because
they're not
we find ourselves in that same position, and it was crazy.
honestly.
It was crazy.
God
First month,
help us
second month, third month, fourth month, fifth month, we're still trusting God for something.
had series of
But we had to use of
interviews, like
interviews.
all back to back, traveled outside
Yeah.
River State, Port Harcourt to another
Abba.
to about other
Remember that
states.
Abba
I had
job?
an interview like that about your leader. That job.
That Abba offer, it was crazy.
No, honestly,
Like,
it was, to be honest, that period for about a year,
yeah,
for 1 year exactly. In fact, it was May to May, in June.
yeah, that's true.
It was, except for those who were very close to us, except for those who are very close to us, you won't believe we went through such
Yeah,
things. Like,
that's true. It
it,
was a trying time for
it was
us.
really a trying time for us. There are days when we
Yeah.
had almost nothing to eat. We were just trying to manage what we had, and God showed up in many ways. And in the midst of that, people were living with us.
Yeah, that's true.
There were people living with us, and they were living in such a way that I just like thank God for my wife, like thank God for her. You won't tell that this man is not working because I leave the house early in the morning and I come back in the evening and the afternoon. Like she didn't. We thank God that in the midst of that there was no form of
Yeah,
disagreement, fight, quarrel that could tear us apart. We know that such situations can destroy homes. That's the truth.
yeah, that's true.
When you were having so much and all of a sudden it's not
Mm,
flowing again. And, so I just thank God for the fact that my wife was strong, and there was something I wrote on our wedding anniversary. I said, "Thank you for standing strong with me, baby." I didn't just say that. It wasn't because I wanted to write this something. You were with me through that period. That's when I knew that my wife is a financial accountant. She will manage what we have, do the least. No, no, no. Thank you so much for standing. To be honest, the story we we never wanted to share, but I just feel it's important, people know, not because of
Yeah.
the paparazzi, the euphoria of 2 years anniversary. We also passed through
So went to
a,
a lot.
a lot. That
Mm.
period was just me and my wife. And to be honest, we thank God. We had the word of God.
Yeah.
We were praising God in the midst of the fact. It was like,
Like
yes,
after
baby,
we had
say something.
prayed, we prayed. Like we prayed, we were using the word of God. It's in scriptures to pray. God, you said in your word. God, you said in your word. We are reminding and reminding and reminding and reminding God every day. At the point we're like, we've prayed enough.
Let's start praising.
Let's start praising.
Yeah, let's start praising.
Start praising. So every morning before devotion, after devotion, we always play praises.
Praising.
Loud is very well. Would dance, would sing, would dance, would sing. In fact, we danced so much in such a way that our baby at this time when she
Yeah.
was sing crawling. When she was sing crawling, she started dancing.
This one can, in fact, she, so much so that she got so used to praising.
Yeah.
You just see her dancing on her own.
Like we just had to engage praises. We just started like, God, just do your thing. God, just do your thing. And it was not it. So bless God.
Thank God.
Bless
And
God.
the same way he did it, he showed up again miraculously, and we thank God for that. So just to cap it all, realize that challenges vary, even in the midst of your planning and preparation. We also learn that don't criticize couples, especially when there's a loss of job, when they're trying to adapt to the new environment, maybe child delay due to discourages, and a lot of things. People face trials in their marriages, and
This
it
is
is
also
wrong.
come to this is also come to strength, to build the strength, the
Yes,
capacity of that marriage. Yes. It's like it happened with the story of Job.
exactly like Job's case.
How overnight
Overnight, just imagine how rich Job was, and in a day he lost
everything.
everything. So sometimes you think, oh, you have the money to do what you need to do. Something just happened. People have lost hundreds of millions in investment. So it's, to be honest, challenges come to all and sundry. Challenges, in fact, a great man of God said the challenges of life have no timetable. Pastor David Ibiom said that the challenges of life they have no timetable. They will not tell you that I'm coming now.
True.
They happen to all. But
True.
in the midst of them, in the midst of the
It's what
challenges,
you do through it.
yeah, there are couples who live as if those challenges do not exist. Not as if they don't exist. They live as if those challenges do not exist. Meanwhile, to some couples, one challenge is enough to break them completely beyond recovery. And that's why it's very important to have the Word of God in you. The Word of God, you need to continually speak the Word of God. In the midst of those challenges, we're speaking the Word of God, praising God, thanking Him for His Word. In the midst of that, the vision of Tales of Many was given there.
That's true.
Our online classes started. In fact, we wrote a book, even in the midst of that.
Wrote several books.
Several books, several books, several write-ups. In the midst of that, people were calling for counsel. In fact, we housed people, people were living with us. In the midst of that, except if you're very, very close to us,
You wouldn't know.
that. Except for
You wouldn't
my
know.
parents,
And
my
we're always very
in-laws.
happy.
Yes, and we're always very happy.
Very happy. Sometimes you're so hungry, but
In the midst of the hunger, we're smiling. And we're believing God for a major miracle. Turnaround miracle. And God will always show that. So when challenges come,
trust
embrace
God
them.
with your partner.
Trust God with your partner. That's even just what we're trying to say there. We thank God for 2 years. But we also pass through a lot. In fact, the fact that we're saying it now just is a testimony. We're sharing the testimony. We can't really, except you lived with us, to be honest. It was a very painful experience. It was very painful. But thank God for the fact that the Word of God was our focus, the Word of God was our anchor, and we believe God for this ministry. If He did it for Job,
Yes,
how about He can do it for us? It's the same yesterday.
And that's the funny thing. The latter is always
Yeah,
greater
that
than the
is always
former.
greater than the former. The latter.
Never say God made Job's life
Yeah.
better.
Then the end of it is
Yeah.
better than the beginning thereof. Though your beginning be small, thy latter end shall greatly increase. But one of the scriptures we're quoting. Yes. No matter how it is now, Lord, we know we're coming out stronger. We're coming out better. You know, you're making really possible. And to be honest, supernaturally, we're receiving help without asking.
Without
Without asking, somebody will just call and say, your thought have been in my please take this. Like someone will just go, oh, I've been thinking about you guys. Thank you. Oh, take this. And we thank God for that. During that period, we also built skills.
Yes, our skills had to come into play. We had to monetize our skills of photography and graphic design.
We went to photography, learned photography, and in fact, this is one of the results of the photography training I went through. Video editing, photography. In fact, I took my wife's prenatal
Okay, yeah,
shot.
that's true.
I took her prenatal shot. And this was 1 year birthday. No, not 1 year. Monthly birthday
Yeah,
record. I have all of them. In fact, we had pictures of beautiful moments, and when we post them, people feel like, "Wow, spent so much money." In the car. No, 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 not that. God was really faithful. We believed His word, and He showed up strongly.
So what you're trying to say in essence is, it will come.
Yes.
It will not come the way asking.
Yes.
But when it comes, trust God with your partner.
That's true.
Trust God. Tell your partner we're going to walk through this thing together.
Stronger.
Yeah.
And better.
Some couples would decide to, like, the husband or the wife will decide to take a break, want to go back to their father's house. I'm not doing anymore. I can't take this. Is not what I signed up for. Nobody signs up for challenges.
Yes, nobody. Like, it just come. No matter how prepared you think you are, or maybe say, I have 500K saved, so that when this one happens, you realize that something will happen that will swallow the 500.
That may not even, yes, that may not even be solved by
money. Thank you very much for watching till the end. We'd like you to subscribe to this channel.
Yes.
Like the video, share it with others.
And please comment. Tell us something you want to know.
Exactly. Please comment.
Yes.
Let's get your feedback. Thank you very much.
See you guys in our next video.
Bye.